business and a better life. In my 39 years of Mary Kay, Steve and I have never missed a seminar. Each year we discover even more of what we love about Mary Kay. We see firsthand how our opportunity impacts women around the world. Each year at seminar, we reflect on the last year and we project and plan out the new year. This year, I'm especially aware of the importance of how quickly time is passing. In only 17 months, I will retire, and many of my NSD friends are also retiring with me: Judy McCoy, Jan Harris, Cheryl Warfield, and many more. There are several others who will retire within 5 years after I do. So, that means that leaves many leadership positions open at the top. We need people like you at the top who are grounded in Mary Kay's principles of golden rule leadership, the importance of the adoptee system, and keeping our priorities of faith, family, and career in order. There is room for you at the top. You know what? Have you ever had something happen that caused you to think a new thought or to change your timeline? Last July, as we were getting ready for seminar, we got a call from our 28-year-old son, Blake. He was very upset, and he said that he was in the Baylor emergency room in downtown Dallas with a smashed-in face, and could we meet him there? Well, while playing flag football, another guy's forehead collided with his cheekbone and fractured the bones in the left side of his face. After a night in the emergency room, the maxillofacial plastic surgeon told us that Blake's orbital bone was broken in 3 places and would require surgery. He could repair it with permanent titanium plates and screws, but he would need to wait for a week for the swelling to go down before the surgery could be done. Well, Blake moved from his apartment back into our home for 2 weeks. He took his things to the downstairs guest room instead of the bedroom he grew up on in the 2nd floor. I asked him if he wanted to go upstairs to his room, and he said no, he wanted to stay downstairs. At that very instant he said that, I got a new thought. For an entire year, Steve and I have been driving around Dallas, Plano, McKinney, all over, looking at homes, apartments, townhouses, zero lot lines, etc., trying to decide what to downsize into after we retire. After all, isn't that what everyone else does? When Blake said he didn't want to stay upstairs, it was like neon lights flashing in my brain. Why, at this stage in our life, would we even consider a 2-story home? That's what most zero lot line, turnkey, and small homes are. Well, Steve and I both agreed, and because of the new clarity of our vision, the next chapter of our search took only 1 week. We found the perfect house. It was a 1-story model home in a beautiful neighborhood, complete with a TPC golf course, Steve loved that, the world-renowned Cooper Fitness Center, as well as a spa, and of course I loved that. It was also near our 2 grown children. It would be perfect for hanging out with our family and entertaining our friends. I was finally excited about the thought of selling our beautiful home we loved and moving after I retired. Well, the vision was strong, and it was pulling us towards it. But there were 2 big problems with that. You see, number 1, they wouldn't sell that model, and they wouldn't hold it. Number 2, if we didn't buy a very expensive half-acre lot and start the building process, the area would be sold out in a few months, and we would lose out. Well, since we had already been looking for a year, we knew that this location would be perfect for us. So this caused us to think a new thought, make a decision, and move up our plans by 2 years. You see, the time is never right to build a home, have a baby, or take a step up in your business, right? So don't put your future on hold. When opportunity presents itself, the wise people act on it. From everything I've seen in my 39 years, the best time to play full out in Mary Kay and take your business to the next level is right this minute. The market is right. Our products are fantastic. The company is passionate about making our opportunity the best in the world, and you are seeing the proof of this all over the way that so many women are joining Mary Kay and hopping on the career path. You know what? I understand that some of you are wishing that you had acted on your dreams sooner. But as you know, the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. but the next best time is today. So TikTok, let's rock here. It's your time right now. I hope that you'll let something that someone says at seminar cause you to believe that now is your time. Allow yourself to push aside whatever you were thinking when you arrived at seminar, or any reasons, excuses, and fears that you came up with, and be open to the possibilities of your future. Not in 2 years or 5 years, but right now. Mary Kay always said that most people go to their grave with their music still unplayed because they never dared to try. Don't let that be you. We have so many people in the Piro area this year who made the decision that now is their time to achieve and advance like never before, and I am so proud of them. This year's Triple Star Achievers are Tanya Satcher, Ida Sacalo, and her sister Lisa Caltabiano. Awesome. PJ Baunack is once again at the very top of the Director's Sales Court with over 125,000 in personal retail sales. Oh my gosh. Our top 10 directors this year are number 10, Julie Crucial, number 9, Elite ESD, Connie Russo, number 8, Tanya Satcher, number 7, Shar Griffin, number 6, ESD, Leah and Sexton, number 5, ESD, Debbie Rubina, number 4, FESD, Miranda Raines, number 3, from Plano, Texas, in the $500,000 circle, my sister Linda Bird, number 2 is from West Gardner, Maine, in the $500,000 circle, Kim White, her very first circle, and our number 1 unit for the 7th consecutive year with 597,000 retail from Miramar Beach, Florida is ESD Faith Glad, and congratulations, you guys. I'm so proud of you. You know, we also have 3 incredible offspring NSDs. First is our wonderful Charlotte Casina, and this is her last seminar as an active NST, as she will be retiring in January. We're going to miss her smile and her 100% positive attitude, and certainly her wisdom, but she's leaving behind a great legacy. And secondly is the focused Dawn Dunn, who is the Diamond Circle number 6, all right? And then third is the indescribable and comparable on-target Gold Circle NSD Diana Sumter. Wow, they're awesome. Well, since Steve and I made the decision that right now could become the right time to move and build, we listed and sold our home. In fact, while we were in Hawaii on the NSD trip, it sold. We put many things into storage, and just moved into recently, 2 weeks ago or something, into a beautiful 2,800 square foot penthouse apartment overlooking the golf course, where we will be for the next 10 months while our next dream home is being built. After our decision was made last August, we quickly met with an architect to design a plan, a blueprint for our new home. He asked us to write down in as much detail as possible anything we could imagine in our dream home and how we would live in it. Interesting. Well, we did that, and he designed an incredible floor plan for us. We're so excited. Complete with courtyards and fountains, a game room, media room, coffee bar in our bedroom, second laundry room after the master bedroom, or chandelier in the closet for sure. Tons of windows overlooking our pool and outdoor living area, as well as multiple family gathering areas. But you know what? Mary Kay herself designed a blueprint for success for each of us to follow, didn't she? Her blueprint is as important in building a business as ours is in building a house. She told us to decide on a vision that draws us to it, one that draws us to it, decide on why it's important to us, and then develop a plan or blueprint, and of course, do the and then some. Plus, surround ourselves with people like us, or even better. She impressed upon us to keep going during disappointments, setbacks, and frustrations, always with a positive attitude, keeping focused on the end result. Isn't it interesting how similar our thoughts, experience, successes, and disappointments are when building a house, a team, a unit, or a national area? First comes the reason, or the why. You need a reason to build. You need a reason to book. Very few consultants book because they love to book. We book because we know that everything we want in the future will come from that basic activity. Why do you want to build a team? Why do you want to wear a director's suit? Why do you want to lead women? What will you do with additional income? Why is it important to you? How will your life be better? Home plans, as well as your success plans, have to be exciting. Do your goals make your eyes light up? Do your team members' eyes light up when you keep their vision in front of them? If not, it won't stand the test of the journey. You have to be excited enough about your vision and the end result in order to get through whatever obstacles and setbacks happen along the way, and they will. It's important to not focus on what is. There may not be yet much evidence, visible evidence of your success. Possibly you've been learning, planning, and growing, but not to worry, because in Mary Kay, things can change fast. One 10-show week can rock your world. A gold medal can move you to the next title or get you closer to your BMW or a pink Cadillac. 10 new bookings can mean money in your pocket. Asking, in spite of your fear, can mean new team members. Things can change fast. You see, the evidence doesn't always tell the whole story. If you go to our lot today, you're going to see a dirt pile. But in just a few months, an amazing new home will be sitting there with a pink Escalade in the driveway. So we must focus clearly on the end result, not the dirt pile, not how it looks today. Moving from a vision to a goal requires that blueprint. A blueprint is what the end result is going to look like. And Mary Kay, a blueprint can be a goal poster, a dream book, or a weekly plan sheet. It must be written down and clearly defined. Is yours? Who will be your architect? Well, that would be you and whoever your Mary Kay coach and mentor is. It might be your recruiter, your director, or your NSD. Just remember, don't take advice from someone you wouldn't trade places with. I suggest that you also share Mary Kay's blueprint for success with your team members. I suggest you be their architect. Find out their heart's desires and develop a plan for them with their interests and desires in mind. Here's what can happen when you don't find out what's important to your team members. We were planning for our future pool. The builders showed our blueprints to a pool builder. He designed a magnificent pool that perfectly fit in our backyard in the space. He even created a video from a computer program in 3D to show us his vision. It was beautiful, and we hated it. It was his vision. It wasn't our vision. He didn't even contact us first and ask us one question ahead of time about what we wanted. How stupid was that? Well, the spa was in the wrong place. The boulders made it look like Disneyland, and the shape of the pool was all wrong for us. So what happened? We switched to another pool company for a different design. Yeah, and you know what? It's the same with your team members. If you don't find out what's in their minds and their hearts and tailor a blueprint just for them, they will either do nothing or they'll go somewhere else. So, to build a house or to move up the career path in Mary Kay, you also need workers. We need workers. Our builder has one of the finest reputations in all of Texas. I know he looks for the best subs to build his houses because you see his reputation and income depend on it. People return to him when they want to build again. We built our home with the same builder 20 years ago. In Mary Kay, you know what? We also have to look for great people. We purposely look for people who want to work, learn, and grow. People who are willing to take suggestions and truly want to create a better life for themselves and their families. And I hope that you're on a mission not to just find recruits, but to find people who are passionate about our opportunity and willing to overcome any and all obstacles to reach their dreams. They're out there, and I know you're going to find them. Keep asking. And then finally, you need a dedicated and consistent execution of your plan. Mary Kay used to tell us to plan our work and work our plan. She said, work will win when wishing won't. A vision with no action is merely a delusion. Some people call it paying the price. Really? Really? We enjoy the price of success because we pay the price of mediocrity forever. Action cures everything. It cures fear. It cures lack of bookings or recruits. It builds confidence. All it takes is a decision and some self-discipline. And you can make that decision today. Because someday, it's not a day on the calendar, but today is. After all the house hunting adventures, we decided not to follow the crowd and downsize, but to follow our hearts and right size and build a 6,400 square foot house designed perfectly for our family. And so this is what I say to you. I suggest that you right-size your future and don't just follow the crowd. Right-size your activity level so that you can giant